In the vast, endless wheat fields of Dry Creek, Kansas, whispers drift like restless ghosts. Farmers sit on creaky porches, their voices hushed as they sip cheap whiskey, recounting tales. The cicada's loud screech seems to echo the ominous stories that everyone fears to speak aloud. But the story that chills the most involves the legend of the Harvest Man. It started in the autumn of 1911, a year supposed to bring relief after a long drought. Yet beneath the cracked soil, something dark had taken root, unseen but felt by all. The corn stalks grew tall and menacing, their ears dark and blackened in the fading light. Cattle refused to graze, their tremors of fear visible in their refusal to approach the fields. Locals muttered that the land had turned sour, cursed by the spilled blood during last year's famine. At the edge of town, standing like a ghostly sentinel, was the old Gibson farm. Merritt Hale, a man with a broken past, silently worked his fields from dawn till dusk. He was a rugged, quiet man, some said haunted by memories he kept locked inside. Rumors whispered that Merritt talked to his grotesque scarecrow, built from bones and burlap. The scarecrow towered over him, crowned with an ominous deer skull that looked eerily alive. When rain finally fell, it was thick, red mud soaking into the thirsty earth, not water. The soil seemed to bleed, as if mourning the tragedies that had unfolded in that land. One evening, Merritt disappeared without a trace, swallowed by the endless corn rows. His sudden vanishing marked the beginning of a nightmarish series of events. Children from nearby farms started vanishing in the dead of night, like shadows into darkness. Livestock began to be mutilated. Hanged carcasses with their hides turned inside out and hung from fences. Farmers discovered strange symbols carved into their barns, wheat stalks tied with wire in circles. At the center of these symbols they found a mark resembling an elongated hand, too many fingers to count. One stormy night, the preacher's wife, Martha, wandered to the fields, trembling with fear. She claimed to see something walking slowly through the waves of wheat, something unnatural. It was stitched from straw and flesh, limbs bound with barbed wire, a twisted patchwork of life. Clad in Merritt Hale's old battered hat, the creature's eyes burned like fiery lanterns trapped inside a deer skull. As it breathed, the wheat around it seemed to bow, as if in reverence or terror. The next morning, the preacher, Reverend Samuel, was found hanging from the church steeple.